Hi, this is Phil, and I'm here to tell you all about the Capes and Lunatics Patreon. Get early access to all of our interviews, including the monthly Chichester chats with writer and comic book legend DG Chichester, new episodes of classic Capes and Lunatics shows, including The Quantum Zone, This, That, or the Third, and many, many more specials, all completely uncensored. Access starts for $3 a month, full video when you pledge $5 a month. Check out the link in our show notes or go to patreon.com/capesandlunatics. Hope to see you there. I'm here for Jessica. That's
Instead
right.
of flip, it's thick.
Oh, would you say thick?
Yeah.
Hello. All right, kids. Welcome back to another episode of the Ultimate Spider Cast. A little different this time. I am Phil. Joining me, as always. I should put us on screen. There you go. Joining me, as always. To know her is to fear her. It is.
Lilith Hellfire. Duh.
That's right, kids. This time, to start off Juggernaut July, we're going to cover Spider-Woman 37 and 38.
I got you.
Oh, you know Ray's listening to this one. Hi, Ray. The Juggernaut's not the only Jugs in this episode. Hey-oh. And we also get a appearance by a few members of a team. Some of you probably haven't, most of you probably have never heard of, called the X-Men. Described by Chris Claremont in every issue of X-Men as, mutant heroes defending a world that fears and hates them. All right.
Magneto did nothing wrong. There, I said it.
I gotta get you that T-shirt. I have to have that T-shirt somewhere. All right. All right. Should we jump in?
Yeah, let's get
Then we got new stuff to cover, like Ultimate Spider-Man.
Yeah.
See the joy. Remember when brand new Spider-Man comics brought you joy, kids?
It happens very infrequently these days.
I know. Do you remember when it just made you feel the best every month after
when
month?
Amazing was actually amazing, I remember.
Oh God, I was just looking through previews. Amazing 56 is going to be Legacy 950. So we're 6 issues away from another big issue.
Oh, my wallet said, "Screw you guys, I'm going home."
Although I know who's going to buy because Tombstone's in there, so I know who's buying that.
Sounds like a plan, Jan.
All right. So Spider-Woman Volume 1, number 37. Cover date April 1981.
Wait, how many volumes of Spider-Woman are there? Like 4?
At least, I think. I wonder if they even count that Julia Carpenter miniseries maybe we covered. I'm not sure.
Yeah, I'm not sure how they count it.
They count however the hell they want to most of the time.
True.
Hold on, I can tell you in a second here. On my CLZ app, or as Ray calls it, CLZ.
Zed just sounds better, to be honest. Not to be an American, but
did you say Zed? Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Oh, Yep, you were kind of off, Lilith. The current volume of Spider-Woman right now is volume 8.
Really?
Yep.
Hasn't it gone over 50 issues? Not to be a hole, but I feel like maybe that's why I'm like, am I misremembering?
I don't think so. No, because this volume 1 went to 50, and that was it. So I don't think anything's gone past that. Oh, well, of course, remember too, volume 3 was Maddie Franklin. So
okay, yeah, that's why.
So again, they weren't all Jessica Drew. So yeah. Not that one character can't get to 8 volumes. I mean, look at Frank Castle.
Wow. Yeah, 2 limited series, I guess. Yeah, okay.
Yeah, because I think that original like Wolverine miniseries by you know who is I think that's considered volume 1.
Really?
I believe so.
Yep. Okay, yeah, like okay, so number 1 did get to 50 and none of the other ones did. That's
Nope.
okay. All right. Interesting fun facts about Spider-Woman.
Yep.
Another interesting fact is like, holy hell, how many inkers did this damn issue need?
I know. There's only 7 of them. All right. So yes, the title, Who Am I? Writer Chris Claremont, penciler.
Everybody's always asking who, but never why.
Why ask why? Penciler Steve Leahola. 7, yes, your 7 inkers: Terry Austin, Bob Wycheck, Alan Weiss, Al Milgram, Frank Springer, Steve Leahola, and Walter Simonson. Colorist Carl Gafford, letterer Tom Morzalski, and editor Mr. Dennis O'Neill.
I see. I see.
You're like, there's suddenly everything
It
makes
all
sense.
makes sense now.
Spider-Woman visits S.H.I.E.L.D. director Nick Fury to get him to fast-track her license to become a private investigator operating out of San Francisco.
And the most convenient plot point is convenient twist of the story. Well, second most, honestly.
What, sneaking into the S.H.I.E.L.D. helicarrier, or just basically
Yeah.
be like, oh, just give me papers.
Exactly.
Give me a plot device we need. All right. Give me the MacGuffin. Yes, I like number 2, the egg MacGuffin. During her visit, she and Fury talk about her past, in case a lot of you haven't been reading up to this point, and origins before they're interrupted by the arrival of Valentina De Fontaine.
No, not Elaine.
I was gonna say, yes, she's not. She's quite the horrible dancer. Spider-Woman then departs and returns to San Francisco. As she flies across the city, Spider-Woman suddenly sees the image of Morgan Le Fay taunting her in the clouds, but dismisses it as a flashback to the hallucinations beset upon her by Angar the Screamer.
How much cannon fighter can we cram in this issue?
Hey-oh! Angar the Screamer. Talking about your acid trips.
Still nothing. Not as quite as good as Mephisto's mushrooms.
Nothing will ever be as good as Mephisto's mushrooms.
Nothing will ever be as good as Mephisto's mushrooms.
All right. Below, oh god, talking about cannon fodder. Black Tom Cassidy and the
Juggernaut. Oh my god, Tom, what are you doing here?
And his shillelagh, which he fires things out of. Hits wood. He fires something out of his wood. All right. Yeah, Black Tom Cassidy and the Juggernaut are in town and reveal that they intend to use his first cousin, Teresa, as part of their plot to steal a shipment of vibranium from the San Francisco Mint. You can tell this is of a certain era because, again, these days, if you even hint at vibranium, the Black Panther's shown up.
Oh, yeah. I mean, it's 1980.
Yes. Yeah. Oh, no, kids, if you haven't, pick up Blood Hunt, Black Panther #1. It is good. At this point, Teresa's mutant nature sets off Professor X's Cerebro machine in New York, especially when it's
oh my god, how many times?
Especially when it's a young teenage redhead mutant.
Exactly.
Really sets off his Cerebro. Oh no!
Like, I'm telling you, he ain't beating these allegations.
Hell, he's beating something. But no, I don't think he knew.
Does it still work, or does he just like mind F
I don't know. You know what?
He has a kid, so maybe I guess it does work.
Yeah. Although, was that after he was in the clone body though?
True, touche.
But yeah, he didn't know.
Answer for your crime.
He didn't know it was a young girl though, because otherwise he would have been on that. He would have been on that jet with the rest of them.
He knew. He had other things. He had other fish to fry.
Bring her
to me. He don't want no business with Juggernaut, bro.
Bring her to me. At this point, Teresa's mutant nature. Oh yeah. sets off Cerebro in New York, and he summons the X-Men, or at least 3 of them, together to prepare for a contact mission with this new mutant. I don't know, X. I wouldn't force her to come with you anywhere. That night, cram that one in. That night at the new home of Jessica Drew shares with Lindsay McCabe, Jessica arrives and finds that a housewarming party has started. There she meets their new landlord, David Ishima, with whom she has a brief romantic moment outside. I believe isn't he the guy who just showed up in the last current issue? So
yeah.
See, kids, we're timely. See, we'll explain comics to you, kids.
Well.
Oh,
he doesn't have the puppet on hand. You're slipping, Phil.
I need hands on the controls, though. Hell. Stay tuned for the mansplaining minute.
Mustache mansplaining minute.
The mustached Marvel mansplaining minute.
How many M's can you fit? Hell.
Let me think about it.
This is what you have to watch on YouTube.
That's right.
Otherwise, you miss the visual cues.
That's right. The mustache really pops when you can see it. David Ishwood, with whom she had a brief romantic moment outside. This is marred when suddenly Jessica's acute hearing, because she doesn't have a spider sense, picks up a sonic scream, causing her pain. Fleeing, Jessica changes into the spider.
She's a woman. She has intuition. She don't need no dang spider sense.
Oh, that's true. Yeah, she's a female. She doesn't have the Peter tingle. Uh-huh.
Not even going to touch that with the 10-foot pole. Moving on.
Although, if you have a 10-foot pole, please contact Lilith Hellfire.
I'm going to go with Takeshi on that one and go, too much.
Yeah, so she just changes in Spider-Woman, decides to go find the source. Following the scream.
As you do.
Not causing them, Lilith Hellfire? She finds the Juggernaut, Black Tom, and Teresa, now garbed in clothing similar to Banshee and calling herself Siryn.
I have this Marvel Legend figure, by the way.
What, Siryn?
Yeah, it's trash. It's trash.
Oh my.
Okay, like seriously, now that it's official that Marvel and frickin' McFarlane Toys are doing a collab, we just need to get rid of Hasbro. Get them the F out of there.
Boy, I mean, we were talking about monopolies. I mean, is Todd McFarlane the toy monopoly now? I mean, he's got DC and Marvel.
For adult toy collectors, hell.
And his own stuff, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, like I said, as long as you leave it in the box, it's perfectly fine.
Hey-oh!
It's a Thursday night. Give me some grace.
How many young men in Florida have heard that, kid? All right. So they're trying to rob the vibranium shipment. Spider-Woman finds that she is outnumbered and overpowered, and the criminals easily defeat her and leave with their loot.
This would never happen to Spider-Man, but whatever. I'm gonna let it go.
You take a couple slugs to the head, but then we get right to the cliffhanger scene. When Spider-Woman revives later, she finds herself surrounded by police officers who want to arrest her for the theft.
Bum, bum, bum. Oh no! Whatever is she gonna do?
Oh yes, and of course, Juggernaut is mistakenly referred to as a mutant in this issue. He's actually a normal human with magic-based powers.
Marvel and their magic-based powers. Yuck.
Oh Lord.
Better than Doctor Strange.
I had a big theory about the Sidorak gem, and Peter David said I was a dumbass for it.
Fan wanking is dangerous. That's all I can tell you, kids.
Please, he'd wink in that for an hour at a time. Jeez. Right. How many hours I sat on
Super connectivity?
Mm-hmm. Should have been the Marvel mustache mansplaining moment of winking. Winky. Oh wait. Speaking of Winky, I'm not wearing pants. Ah.
Oh no! What'd you do to the puppet?
Nothing. I just didn't stick my hand up his butt. All right.
I need that as a drop, please. I'm sure it'll come in handy for something.
Sorry, I didn't stick my hand up Charlie's butt that time. All right. Yeah. So thoughts on this one? I mean,
It's pretty straightforward setup. Kind of unneeded cliffhanger, but whatever.
I mean, we could have got the more action, or the X-Men could have like showed up at the end of this issue if we hadn't spent how many pages on the recapping the origin.
Just in case, 37 issues in, just in case.
Well, and again, the X-Men are showing up, so in case any X-Men fans, I guess, are picking this up for the first time, maybe that's why they did it.
Yes.
So they could be like, "Oh, hey, see what you've missed so far? Yeah, I should just keep collecting, even though 2 issues from now the X-Men won't be here."
I don't think this is a compelling enough arc for new readers to jump in on, though. Unfortunately.
Yeah. I mean,
they did send Storm, but also Angel and Colossus. Like, what a flop.
That's a weird pairing. I'm like, why wouldn't you just come out guns a-blazing and throw Wolverine in here?
I guess they didn't really have that much faith in this book. Probably it would be.
Yeah, but it's Chris Claremont. Don't you think he'd want to be like, haha, look, I penned another.
Denny probably said no.
Oh,
listen, one thing about Denny, as long as it's not Azrael, he might just say no.
Denny O'Neil,
unless he's editing himself or getting corporate welfare, he might just say no.
Denny O'Neil, the one man in comics who was like, no, you're oversaturating Wolverine.
Honestly, those are the vibes. Those are the vibes.
And then somewhere a young Brian Michael Bendis was like, haha, I'll show you.
Challenge accepted.
I'll make him an Avenger, damn it.
I just want to say this is such a shame though. Like the last issue 50 is actually really good. I mean, I'm talking cover to cover. The cover is amazing. The story in between the cover is amazing. It's just such a shame.
And then they kind of do like a wrap up after 15, an issue of Avengers.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, and Kitty Pryde was there too. We could have sent Kitty or Nightcrawler.
Well, she was still recovering from that demon. So.
Oh, that's true. Nightcrawler.
You know how they feel about Nightcrawler. Nightcrawler gets done so dirty.
Mm-hmm. Oh my god. Oh yeah. Justin and I just on the weekend we were recording the first part of we're doing 2 parts on the Extinction Agenda. And we're like,
doing the Lord's work, Justin. Doing the Lord's work.
We liked it, but we're like, yeah, every X team at the time showed up except for Excalibur because that cross time caper lasted how long? A long time.
So long.
At least a year.
Some might call it a saga.
Oh. Speaking of Claremont. Yeah.
Honestly though, what was that in the issue 37? Like when they were advertising for a Marvel Epic or whatever, they don't do that anymore, and I kind of miss it. I mean, I know it makes it feel dated and stuff, but Marvel Epic was a pretty cool little illustrated thingamabob that they did.
Oh yeah, there's a lot of stuff they don't do anymore. Although I don't know, it seems like the times are changing. I think they're finally realizing that they got to keep us old people happy.
Heyo. I mean, with everybody else underneath millennials quitting their job left, right, and sideways, and the minimum wage not going up, and people working at 3-4 jobs, yeah. I'm saying the people with the income, you got to keep happy. That's just how that goes.
Yeah, that's right.
I know it goes against every marketer's instinct to not cater to the 18 to 24, stretching it maybe out to the 36 demographic, but they broke.
You've been tried for how many years too to cater to them, and guess what?
During your flop eras,
they'll scream they want certain things in comics, but then they don't show up with their money. So
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh yeah, then Siryn. It's like, oh hey, we have this new young female villain. Let's show some
And
cleavage.
she
Yeah.
loves she loves to screech at the top of her lungs.
Oh yeah. Let's show that cleavage. Yeah.
It's not much, honestly.
No, I mean, yeah, it's
I mean,
tame.
for Marvel, actually, though, yeah,
Yeah,
it's a lot.
but I mean, they could have went with 0, but
Babes, it's a comic and she's a female character. Be so freaking serious right now.
and it's Claremont.
I wasn't gonna be the one to say, but
I mean, we give enough crap to John Byrne, but I mean, is Chris Claremont
at
any better
least
than
there's
John
no
Byrne?
jump rope.
True. Just every so often there'll be
Mark your
a,
bingo cards.
a female character changing, or Uncanny X-Men 273 when Jean Grey and Psylocke talk in the shower.
As you do, man. As you do.
As you do. And again, Black Tom. Oh god.
It just feels so wrong seeing him in a Spider-Woman book.
Cultural appropriator. Yes, that's a Deadpool too, Jeff. All right. So should we get to the next one?
Yeah, let's get to 38. I
Probably
love this cover. I could use it as a poster, quite honestly.
Oh yeah. Yeah, I think what are those? The Ascent, like I got this whole series was printed in 2 essential Marvel collections, when they did those black and white ones.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I found those. I bought those a few years back, but I think this is the cover of the second one. Yeah.
Makes
Yes.
sense.
Good cover. Well, yeah, of course. I mean, 1, it's a good cover, but 2, the X-Men are on it. So it's like, hey, look,
Makes sense.
guest stars, kids.
50-cent price. I just
Oh my lord, I'd buy out the store.
I cry every time I see it, bro. Anything
50.
that's under like $2, I cry.
Oh yeah. Oh god, I remember the days of $1 when I was, oh lord.
Same, bud. Same. Just blow my whole allowance at the comic book store.
This day, I mean, God, if every issue was $1 less, I'd walk in every Wednesday and be like, give me everything that came out new this week.
Damn inflation!
Yeah.
Days like this makes me wish I lived in a communist country that controlled everything. Kidding.
Well, stay tuned for November. All right, kids.
Well,
Spider-Woman.
no, that's fascism. That's something a little different.
True. All right, Spider-Woman number 38 from.
I'm gonna be chugging maple syrup for the next 4 years.
June 1981. Criminal at Large. Writer Chris Claremont, penciler Steve Leola again. This time only 4 inkers: Bob Wycheck, Danny Belandi, Bruce Patterson, and Alan Weiss. 2 colorists: Christy Sheely and Dawn Warfield.
Oh my God, Christy, what are you doing here?
I know. Oh my lord.
Mark Ruin had to step in. He's like, Diddy, what do you let 7 people get shackles? What are you doing?
I know, man. There's the power team. Yes, 2 editors, Dennis O'Neill and Mark Grunwald. Yes. All right. So, framed for the theft of vibranium by Black Tom Cassidy, Juggernaut, and Siryn, Spider-Woman is taken into police custody.
1 second though. You notice he's only for this issue? Like the next issues after this, he's not there. Mark's not there, so this is weird.
I don't know. Was Denny gonna let something go? And Mark was like, no.
Curious. Well, I'm just saying, curious.
If he was gonna be on one of these, I thought Mark would have been on the first one because he was like a big continuity guy. So I was surprised he wasn't there to make sure Spider-Woman's origin was like completely correct or something.
What did they do to make him so mad?
However, she breaks free and flees. Resuming her civilian guise, she apologizes to her friend David and Lindsay for suddenly leaving the housewarming party. At that moment, Storm, Colossus, and Angel show up. Speaking to Jessica in private, they reveal that they know that she is really Spider-Woman and that they are members of the X-Men before asking for her help in trying to find the new mutant that their Cerebro machine located in the area.
Rude.
And then they just like walk in. I'm like, well, yeah, way to like blow my
He didn't even
secret.
bring a gift or nothing. Just rude.
Yeah, I know. It's like Angel's rich. Come on.
Exactly. Come on, he's a Worthington the third. Yeah.
Mhm. Angel, more like the devil.
Hell.
Ew. Although, well,
He's like, we need another screecher on the team.
oh my. Well, yeah, since we injured the last one, yeah, we need a new one. So yes, the pretty blonde biscuit just walks in.
My favorite biscuit.
Yeah, so yeah, he asks for help locating a new mutant.
But, I mean, at least his powers do come back. I mean, it takes like literally over 100 issues for that to happen. But
Yeah, yes, yeah, because Banshee gets injured in X-Men 119, and he doesn't get his powers
was it
back
like
till
254?
254.
Yeah.
All right. Agreeing to work together, the X-Men and Spider-Woman track the three villains to a derelict ship. Working together, they manage to defeat both Black Tom and Siryn. However,
Not hard to do.
Oh yeah, it's just that gonna dodge that shillelagh. However, during the fight, Spider-Woman and Storm combine their powers and manage to blast the Juggernaut into the water, where he is lost at sea.
That keeps happening to him, doesn't it?
Yeah, well, it's like, I mean,
every time he was lost at sea, I might have two nickels, but it's weird. It happened 2 times, right?
I mean, you really can't stop the Juggernauts. It's either you got to, drop him in a pit, or you got to drop him in the ocean, where it's going to take him a while to get out.
Yeah.
He's the he's the original. Well, let's just drop him in something, and we'll deal with him in 6 months. Yeah, so they blast him, and where he is lost at sea. Sure. As they turn Black Tom over to the authorities, he tells all present that Teresa is the daughter of his cousin, Sean Cassidy, and leaves her in Storm's care.
Duh.
I know, because even Angel and everyone's making the connection, like, boy, she's dressed exactly like Banshee and has his powers. I wonder if there's any connection.
In case you're stupid readers, here you go.
Exactly. The X-Men promise to arrange an encounter between Teresa and her father and invite Spider-Woman to it, which they did in Uncanny X-Men 148. Editor's note, Uncanny X-Men 148.
That is reserved for Danny Fingeroff and Danny Fingeroff alone.
Hey-oh, don't get fingered. After the adventure, Jessica Drew gets her own office where she proudly hangs up her newly earned private detective. Newly earned? Didn't she beg Fury for it?
Well, he finally came through.
I guess.
Here, since you begging so bad, take it. Damn.
I snuck into your office, and it is a highly secured facility. So, but I'm not threatening you. But yeah, can I get a?
You don't want to threaten Nick Fury. That's all I'm saying.
That's true.
It's a fine line between asking and threatening,
Oh, so I
Speaking
hear
from somebody with experience.
I was gonna say, so I hear. All right. Oh yes, and Sean Cassidy is unaware he had a daughter due to the fact that he thought his daughter died along with his wife years earlier, which I guess they never really went into until X-Force 31.
Yikes.
In 1994. Okay. So they were just like, oh, I thought you were dead. Okay.
Whoops.
Or I didn't know you were. All right. So thoughts, Lilith?
I could use a little more action, but it's okay.
I could use more X-Men.
I'm a firm believer that the X-Men need to stay in their corner. This is at the point where, like, if you've been reading X-Men for a while, they really start to get really super oversaturated.
Oh, yeah.
So.
Well, yeah, because, they were the most popular thing at the moment, weren't they?
Yeah.
Yeah. Because, again, I think isn't this the era, isn't this around the time where, Marvel and DC are battling it out with their 2 top books, Uncanny X-Men and New Teen Titans.
Yeah. F in the chat for New Teen Titans, guys.
Well, again, and of course, again, X-Men also written by Chris Claremont at this time, so he's really going for a shekel.
Yeah.
Not
That's the main problem.
not to be confused with this shillelagh.
Take a drink every time Phil says shillelagh in this episode. You might get a mild buzz.
That's right, future Lilith. That's right, 2025 Lilith Hellfire. Oh my god. I can't wait till January 2025 and you're less like, I binged like last year's episodes all in like a week. Uh-oh. Comments. I missed the comments. Who's in the comments? Noel Tate.
Who, me? It's
Lilith found
Thursday night.
it's Thursday night. She's
And I'm sober. Of course
oh,
I'm not okay.
did you didn't stop at the pharmacy for medication?
No.
I thought maybe you did. See, no, she's not on her medication. And she's sober because she's not drinking, so.
And I have 3 kids and 4 dogs. Like, come on, guys.
Oh, three kids and 4 dogs. Man, that's rough.
Okay,
That's
let's
right.
get to this week's books, though. Then I can get excited about that. I can get excited about. You're welcome.
Well, where do you want to start?
We can start with the best book of the week, Ultimate Spider-Man number 5.
Yes.
Not
And
hard to do.
And
but
again, it's like it was the best Spider book of the week, and Spider-Man wasn't in it.
Jonathan Hickman out here low-key telling Zeb Wells, and a challenger has appeared in the ring, bitch.
I know. I read a better
He's
Spider-Man.
like, oh, you want to do a Green Goblin? I'll show you a Green Goblin. I'm just saying.
I read a better Spider-Man than you, even though he's only on like 2 pages of this issue.
Still better than what we got. I'm just saying.
So yeah,
But he's also got Chichetto artwork, so.
Oh yeah, of course.
Or wait, no, that's not Chichetto this week, is it? It was Messina, right?
Oh yeah, it was. Yeah, it was a different artist, but again, he's this artist is David Messina's. Close enough to Chichetto.
Yeah,
it's not like
still really good.
Oh yeah, and again, it's like even in Amazing, I don't have a problem with the art in Amazing. It's the writing.
It's the story. Yeah.
Yeah. But yeah,
like I said, that artwork be holding that book up sometimes from being a straight up gentleman's D-.
Oh yeah.
But this story, I liked it a lot.
Oh yeah. Well, the first, they go back.
Like actual stakes and drama and tension.
Yeah.
And like character dynamics, like we're fleshing out the world. Imagine that.
And we actually have more. We actually have a supporting cast.
Man, it's been a minute. I ain't even gonna lie.
Maybe since we got rid of a certain marriage.
Yeah, I'm saying, but like also shout out to this being like I have to say it for future Lilith penultimate like chapter for the first arc. Obviously, we know we go in 6s now, so
take a drink. There's our editor's notes. This is where Lilith will take a drink.
And I like the contrast of Harry and Peter. Like, it's giving foil. I like it, but like not hitting us over the head with it. And it's just I really like the expressions and the tight close-ups.
Yeah.
And
they kind of show us the death. Go back and show us the death of Norman Osborn. Do you think he's gonna stay dead?
Yeah.
Wow. You don't think he's gonna? You're gonna shake. Oh no, he was like with Fisk driving stuff in the background. Maybe he wanted to toughen Harry up or something. I don't know.
Hey Jonathan, here's your chance to throw a theory out. Betty Brant. That's all I'm gonna say.
Oh yeah.
If we can't have it in main continuity, what better book to do it than in this one?
But they just give you. They give you everything in Ultimate Spider-Man. And again, we got a married Peter. We got great storytelling and cast, and even for some of our friends on other shows, Russell, we get Kingpin's titties.
But at least they're not even titties, though. Those are straight up pecs. There's a difference. There's a difference between pecs and man boob. I'm just saying.
That's true.
And unfortunately, a certain somebody does not know the difference. See Captain America.
Oh, I see. I see where you're walking on feet there. Wow, that was rough. All right.
Yeah.
And then we see the origin of this version of Harry in his goblin suit. Basically,
Harry almost seems competent, and it's kind of
yeah,
freaking me out a little bit. I don't know how I
yeah,
feel about it.
yeah. It's
I
basic,
don't know the fact that I can't cue the side whistle. I don't know if I should be excited or pissed, honestly.
or both. But yeah, he's basically using Stark tech. Yeah, and then
As you do.
and who's his tech guy? I mean, a young, it looks like a young in shape, Otto Octavius. What? Otto? What? Ultimate Otto?
Talk about your ultimate Spider-Man.
He is so damn sexy in this issue.
I didn't see that one coming. Not even gonna hold you.
That's what she said. Damn puppets in my head. I don't know though. I mean, we're saying Betty, but I mean, just I could see,
Anybody. It could be
I
anybody.
could see Gwen being the she's
Ooh.
pulling the strings because I
Even
mean,
more treacherous. I love it.
yeah, because she's there while they're like designing the suit and stuff. Oh yeah,
Okay, but like we need to get back to like some more Parker family drama time. That's
yeah,
something
yeah.
that's kind of missing.
I do need more Spider-Man and more Peter because I mean, what was it last issue, the dinner and stuff, which was fine. This is good too, but man, I need some action.
Yeah. And like I said, I think they're gonna end this arc on like a big old action. Might even be they fight for 7 page type thing. I'm feeling like we're ratcheting up that tension. It's time, so I'm looking forward to see what they do next month for sure.
And again, it's a kind of a few weeks late, but yes, I do like the scene where Harry knocks out the Shocker.
It's never too late for some Shocker cannon fodder time.
Oh no, that's timely. That's timeless. That's year round.
Mm-hmm.
Oh Lord. Yeah, I can't wait for like post Krakoa X-Men, but that Cyclops suit is atrocious.
Welcome to 2024, bitch. Where nobody knows how to do character design anymore. Like honestly, they like especially with the X-Men, they don't know what they want to do.
No, well, everyone wants to do their own. Oh, it's the new thing. I was like, okay.
Oh, since you're not reading it, I'm just gonna mention Spider-Punk Arms Race number 4. He gets into a fight with Doc Ock in this issue. That's all I'm gonna say. And we're
Otto, more Otto.
We're also this month's book is Earth 138, and we're looking for maybe a little damage control if you know.
Oh.
Yeah, I thought it was really fun. The fight scenes are amazing in this one also. Very like kinetic, cinematic, almost even. So shout out to Cody and Justin doing their thing. Good enough to be a $4.99 book, but glad that it's a $3.99 book.
Jeez. So yeah, Wolverine 50 came out this week, and it's the end of that volume, and they're going to start a new number 1, I think, in September. But it don't matter; they're doing Wolverine miniseries all through the summer. I mean, they're doing Deadpool, Wolverine, World War 3. Now I'm seeing.
Wonder why, Phil.
I don't know movies. And now
I'm almost terrified for that movie.
Now I see Wolverine Deep Cut, which again is going to be another Claremont miniseries, based on the '80s stuff. Because Madripoor Nights is going to be coming to an end soon.
God, it's so ridiculous. Like I don't know how people don't cringe in meetings and just like actually okay this stuff. I just want to know.
What? How they name it, or
no? Like enough's enough. Like please.
Yeah,
nobody's
but it's like,
reading Madripoor Nights. Nobody.
How dare you?
Are you?
Yeah.
You're the reason then, Phil.
Well, you're not reading it because Captain America's in it.
Touche, good sir. Touche.
And again, I mean, those miniseries based in the past must be doing good business. And again, for every Madripoor Night,
then let's just pretend like we're back in the 80s and 90s.
Yeah, but again too, I mean, you're getting, for every Madripoor Report Knights though, you're getting a Daredevil black armor, so.
Fair enough. But black armor earned its keep.
Or a Spider-Man Shadow of the Green Goblin.
Okay. Corporate welfare is what you're saying. Okay.
Do you think the whole Claremont thing is just basically them saying, "Oh yeah, you kept the X-Men alive for like a decade and a half. Oh yeah, here you go."
Probably. I mean, they're taking any old body back, so I mean,
Oh my.
that is not shade at Greg, by the way. I'm just saying I heard a lot of other people are coming back. So
I was gonna say, no, don't be Greg Capullo's artist.
I just wanted to make clear that's not who I was talking about.
although he's writing another Wolverine story coming soon.
Yeah, of course. Spider-Boy, we don't even need to talk about. That's off the list for me. So
Hold on. Oh, you mean hold on, Spider-Boy 7?
There was nothing to get wet about anyway. Nothing to get wet, excited. Like I took one look at the cover and said, "Oh no."
I couldn't remember I can't remember if this one or not, but I believe they've solicited the last issue of Spider-Boy, so it's coming to an end soon here. I believe, was it 10 maybe or something?
Yeah,
But
I think it was 10.
yeah, it's coming to an end here soon.
Good.
Oh, what? It's not selling?
No, it's not. I told you it took a dive after issue 3 and it never recovered. So
I mean,
and this one has everybody in it, and
I was gonna say, Slot was trying his damnedest to get this thing resurrected. Yeah, it's both Spider-Men, Peter and Miles, Squirrel Girl, Captain America, Thor. I was like, okay. Somebody's trying to artificially inflate his numbers. All right,
and it still flopped. I'm just saying.
Like a pile of dog poo. All right, Jackpot and Black Cat number 3.
Of course, second best book.
Woohoo! Look at that. Me, wow.
Yes, I agree.
Yes, my friend of the show, Celeste Bronfman. We know people. All right. Yeah. So, what did you think?
Just shout out to the black costume variant cover by Paco Medina. At least he got something actually worth his talent to do.
Oh God, did you see that?
Stuck on Spider-Boy.
God, did you see that during Venom War? I think Peter's gonna have the symbiote again. I don't know for how long, but Peter's gonna have the symbiote again. Let's recycle again.
Oh, goody. How about we recycle that marriage?
Thank you. Yeah, instead of draping him in an alien suit, how about draping his wife on him? Come on.
Hell.
Somebody
get John Byrne on the phone.
Again, marry them off, man. You can have a John Byrne honeymoon.
I don't care who it is. If it's Todd and John, or if they both just like tag team at Hale, I don't care.
Come on, kids. John Byrne drawn that honeymoon special. Again, they take a tropical.
We literally laid out the business plan for them. What are they waiting on?
Come on, Marvel. All I'm saying is tropical honeymoon. John Byrne drawn Mary Jane. John Byrne and Todd McFarlane drawn Mary Jane in bikinis on the beach. Come on.
The books literally sell themselves.
What? Do you need me to look the right and jawed for you? Damn.
Somebody get Will Allred on the phone, please.
I was gonna say we'll write it. Yeah.
How do you feel about Obscura?
I mean, not a bad character, but I just feel like Felicia would be a little more smart about it, I guess. Like, although is this her Peter moment where she's fallen for like a criminal, or
Yeah,
because that's what Peter kind of did with her. Yeah. All I gotta say is I like Celeste's writing has to be good. When I find Paul tolerable in this book.
Yeah, it's kind of creeping me out and pissing me off a little bit.
I know, it's so weird. I'm just like, wait a minute, I hate this guy. Why?
We hate this guy.
Why am I not hating him?
Sympathy for him.
I mean, I still don't want him to be with Mary Jane, but I'm just like, wait a minute, why am I not hating this guy?
I just hope she's setting it up for the bit in the finale of the book.
You know what? Even if she wanted to, I don't think she could. That's probably
I mean, he's winding his time down in the main book, far as I can tell.
I don't know, man. He's still, like I said, they solicited up to 56. He's still,
I mean, but really, what is he doing? Think about it.
yeah.
Nothing.
Well,
A big
well,
pile of nothing.
I think they're telling him, yeah, you got to keep it though, classic. Yeah, no new stuff. No new stuff.
Yeah, but I enjoyed the story. I enjoyed the art. It's
Even
a shame we're not.
it-
Hopefully, we get more.
Speaking of cannon fodder,
Jeez Louise, I loved it.
Tracer, Squid, and Rocket Racer.
Like, you're a couple weeks late, but it's better late than never.
Hey-oh. Well, it's still cannon fodder summer.
True.
And the art, again, the art is excellent. Almost 3D in its quality.
No, that's what I need, a 3D poster.
Oh, Black Cat.
Or a
Oh,
lenticular poster.
oh, yeah. Oh, wait. Lenticular boobs? Is that what you're saying?
Yeah.
Those boobs scare me.
That way you can get a shot left and right, you know? Like, it's almost like you're motorboating. I'm just saying, call Lilith for ideas. You have to remember, I have like a 13-year-old boy inside my brain sometimes. So
You have to remember, she has hard drives and hard drives full of hardcore pornography, and she was a DJ in a strip club, kids. Okay, so
and and I lived in Vegas for a long time. It's just all
the motorboat capital of the world.
Truly.
Uh,
Miami might give it a run for its money, but I'm gonna go with Vegas just to be safe.
and I think again, this issue kind of, I think Celeste has been listening to us on Cannon Fodder Summer, because then the owl.
What's more fun than a whole bunch of cannon fodder to run through?
Oh,
You know what
yeah,
I mean?
yeah. And again, and again, Mary Jane's still kind of new. You don't want to be sending like Doctor Doom after her. Yeah.
Just distract him with a horny Doom bot and some bad magic, and it's
Oh
fine.
my God. Can you imagine someone breaks in that castle and he has like horny Doom bots of like every hot woman in the Marvel universe?
You know he's got one to Storm. You know
Oh,
I think that's canon that he does, actually.
We did that X-Men story. Remember? He had a Storm bot. Yeah.
Yeah, that's canon. Definitely has Jean Grey too somewhere in that dirty old dank basement.
You know he definitely has
He also has one at Namor. You're welcome, Justin.
Hey-oh!
And he definitely has one at Tony Stark. Listen, if you know, you know.
Oh, no. Oh, you know he has Reed Richards. You know he has Reed Richards.
He makes that Reed Richards bot do dirty things.
Oh, Mr. Fantastic has never stretched more in his life.
I'm gonna need that as a drop immediately. Justin, we have to start a Fantastic Four podcast just off of that drop alone. Sorry, Phil.
All right, let's do it.
Okay. So, Edge of
Spider-Man.
Spider-Verse number 4. Did you pick it up?
No.
I don't know what's going on.
Didn't Slott's Spider-Man book start with the end of the Spider-Verse?
Yeah. So it's the Issa Rae version of Spider-Woman. And it's like based on that. So it's like her story in that movie. So I'm just like, okay.
I mean, he's been milking the Spider-Verse.
We already have a black Spider-Woman that like actually I don't know. Like it was okay, but like it's kind of unnecessary. And it's like, and they're like the birth of the Spider Society. And it's just like, babes, I don't even want to be spoiled for that movie. Like, what are we doing? This is, again, Marvel really trying to dick Sony over, as far as I'm concerned. I feel like Spider-Verse on its own strength doesn't need any hype. Just give us the date and we're going to show up. I don't need nothing else.
I just feel like they're trying to sell comics off that movie. That's what they're doing.
And it's not really helping the movie characters, unfortunately, in my personal opinion.
No. And again, he's been milking Spider-Verse for what, 10 years now? I'm just saying, it's always like, oh, the Spider-Verse is coming to an end. The Spider-Verse is coming to an end, and it never comes to an end.
Is it? We're always on the edge, of the Spider-Verse.
And again,
we've been edging for a decade. Our balls are blue. Pooper, get off the pot,
man. Future Phil, I'll need that as a drop, please. I think there's several drops in there.
Oh my God, it just makes me so unnecessarily upset, man.
That's right. End the Spider-Verse. Bring back a Superior Spider-Man all the time.
I mean, I get that it's supposed to be like this fun anthology, and it's just a little too goofy for me. Where like the Spider-Verse movies aren't goofy, actually. Like I was really surprised with like the tone of those movies, and like so I don't know. I just feel like it's a little bit of a disservice. Like if they're gonna do it on the movies, they should capture the same tone.
Yeah, I don't think Slot gets it a lot of the time. It's either too cutesy or too slotty.
Well, it's not Slot in this particular issue, but like it's
Oh,
just
okay.
yeah.
But I think
These
there's
are like people from the movie, actually, I believe.
like writers on the movie, or
Yeah, they're like working with the writers from there to so it's like a whole thing, but like I feel like they kind of did a misstep a little bit. Like like I said, it was just a little too goofy for me. That's it. I'm sure other people loved it.
Yeah, I don't know. I didn't read it.
Yeah, like I said, it's an anthology, so they get to do some cool stuff, but like enough is enough. Like I said, I like either drop the movie or just leave me the hell alone.
I will challenge you, Marvel. Again, I'll throw this idea out there. If you use it, just maybe throw us a credit. Ben Reilly, the Superior Spider-Man. Think about it.
Can he kill Kane first?
Yeah, why not? He's not Peter. That's what I'm saying.
No offense, we gotta clean up that. We gotta clean up all the useless spider people. I'm just saying. We need like a scourge level event of all the spider people that are sorry, you're on the list.
You know, Marvel and DC loves to do dark versions of all their characters. Spider-Man and
I mean, they already made him Chasm. How worse can it get?
Exactly. And again, you want him to break an effer's neck. He's not Peter. He can do it. Have him acting like Otto. Who cares?
Yeah.
As long as he's in a Spider-Man suit and he's acting halfway decent. Come on.
I say we clean up all the useless spider people. So Kane and Silk gotta go.
Oh, Ray.
Sorry.
You know he's listening to this one.
What the F?
We'll just bring back Julia Carpenter, and they make her version look like Sydney Sweeney, and he will forget all about Silk. It'll be fine.
Sounds like a plan, Jan.
It'll be fine.
Sex on the mind.
You know what? I need a Max Julia Carpenter series, and her likeness looks like Sydney Sweeney. I need that immediately, please and thank you.
Go ahead, throw it in.
But, I mean, it was a pretty solid week. With its outliers, Spider Boy.
Oh yeah, of course.
We're feasting, and we're gonna head into famine territory pretty soon. But I think we need a famine. Honestly, I think it's a little too saturated.
Again, especially
Spider Boy.
Especially with prices of books lately, I will go with quality over quantity.
Yeah. Again, like if it was $1, I'd buy everything. But babes, we are like 5 times over that. So
maybe do like twice a month Amazing.
If we had a Spider-Man anthology book that wasn't a Across the Spider-Verse anthology, I could go for that. I don't know why we're not doing that, actually.
Yeah, you could have a Miles story every time, a Gwen story. You could do, Ben Reilly, or if you want to do.
If somebody really, really requests it.
Well, yeah, you know who's going to request that.
We definitely need some more action. But yeah, I just don't understand it. Like the Batman anthology books do so good. I don't know why they haven't copied that yet.
Yeah, did you see?
Ray.
Did you see you got first story in Brave and the Bold this week, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, Batman didn't show up till the 3rd or 4th story.
Good, rightly so.
Exactly.
We're sick of them.
It's all right. Nightwing better than Batman.
Batman, my favorite character.
The chance is never zero, Ray. Sorry.
I love Batman.
And again, if you want to listen to the Darkest Timeline, yes, make sure if you didn't, scroll down to episode 278 where me, Ray, and Lilith Hellfire talk some Scarlet Spider and a bunch of other
stuff. I tried to get them to talk Scarlet Spider, but they wouldn't do it.
We're used to recording with Dave. Please, we don't stay on topic.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry to interrupt Capes International to talk to get up at 7.
Seriously, I'm ready to say to those two, you know what? After the Scarlet Spider stuff, we'll just talk about whatever we want. Which with those two, it's usually Sydney Sweeney.
Still topical. Still topical.
Oh yeah.
Rumpy Pumpy.
Well, I shouldn't expect much from the.
The Hard Master.
Truly, you shouldn't. Yeah, I think that does it for this week, though. Yeah.
Yeah, we covered the new books. We did a Juggernaut story, which we
The
promised.
effing Juggernaut.
Well, oh yeah. Well, again, it's on Patreon. If you want an uncensored Juggernaut Spider-Man Juggernaut story, yes, check out the Patreon because all our
See
old
Phil
content.
slowly lose his mind.
I think I was about to lose my voice because always the effing Juggernaut, the effing Juggernaut.
Truly a sight. Truly a sight.
I know. By the end, it's like, the Juggernaut. Oh, that's right. That's right. I forgot. Noel told me, yes, the puppet has to breathe harder.
Oh yeah.
Yes. I love the Superior Spider-Man.
Where's his little jail cell set? You got so much to do, Phil. I think Legos has a prison set. Hold on.
Lego has could probably build. I mean, if I was creative or not, I could probably build one just out of her. See, you don't even do like random Legos anymore. Like back when I was a kid, they just gave you like a bucket of Legos and said, "Here, build your own crap." Now they just
Bro, don't even get me started on how much Lego sets cost now. I was like, I want Legos. Looked at the price tag. I said, I can't afford that.
Oh yeah, when it's over like $100, it's like, oh.
I'm like, can I get some Megos then? What are the Mega Blocks? What are the bootleg ones?
They even make those anymore.
No, they were Target. They're like the boot, literally like for like little kids, like the little kid version.
Yeah. Like
what,
the bigger
is it
ones.
Mega Blocks or what is it?
It was at Mego or Mega Block.
Yeah, Mego or something like that.
Yeah, instead of Lego, it's the M at the front of it. Yeah. So they're like the M at the beginning for don't sue us. All right. So all right, next time, kids. Oh, we're gonna get the clean version of what's on Patreon. Yes, we're gonna cover Amazing Spider-Man 229 and 230, and also with the return of Madam Web. No, not that one.
Thank God.
Not the one with the boobs. Although Netflix would say what? All right, and then in two weeks we'll cover Marvel Team Up number 50, all with the return of the X-Men. Well, some of the X-Men and Spider-Man 84.
X people, Phil. It's 2024.
X persons. Yes, I forgot. And then the week after that we will cover the crossover Spider-Man 16 and X-Force number 4.
Ooh, nice.
So I'm trying to remember, is Siryn in there? So we might get a return to Siryn.
And then some redheaded cleavage.
Hey-oh.
My favorite.
And then at the end of the month, me, Ray, and whoever decides to show the F up will cover Scarlet Spider 24 and 25. I mean, you're always welcome, Will. She's like,
no, I'll do a fill-in. That's a little too early for a full commitment, but you know, I can just let you and Ray be alone.
Hey-oh. I mean, we could have did it. Don't leave me alone with the hard bastard.
Exactly. I had to get down to the bottom of that Marvel snap, by the way, too. So.
Oh yes, yes, kids. Yes, Ray takes a lot of crap here, but yes, remember to check him out. Not only on We Are Into the Night. Sorry, I just equate
wrong universe, Phil. Wrong universe.
I just equate him and Batman for some reason. I don't know, but yes, check him out on Into the Night, the Moon Knight podcast, and of course to know. Oh, especially we should push to know hers to fear her, the Spider Woman podcast, where
the Spider Baby's back.
Yes, where Siryn does all the heavy lifting. So.
The Spider Babies.
Yes. So check him out there. And also on YouTube, Ray Plays Games, where, yes, you can catch Ray playing with himself for an episode. You see, he loved that when we mentioned that. He was like, oh, I play one-handed or two-handed. Sometimes I play two-handed. I told Justin that. Justin was cracking up.
Not even behind a paywall on OnlyFans. Surely doing the Lord's work.
I know. But you see, once he figured out he could do the two-handed joke, he was all in. He was like, oh, yeah. All right. So, yes. So, send us your thoughts, especially on this Juggernaut. Email us, CapesandLunatics@gmail.com, or call the voicemail 614-382-2737. That's 614-38-CAPES. And remember, you can find all things Capes and Lunatics, episodes, social media, merchandise. Pick up the brand new Capes and Lunatics merchandise with the brand new logos.
Now with 100% more ampersand.
Ampersand is superior. And of course, remember to rain random money on us through the Cash App link.
Make it rain.
Remember, we are
Phil said he wants to go back to medical school, so
metaphorically, we are dancing on that pole. So yes, please make it rain on us.
She looks like she was just working a stripper pole down at Divas.
And of course, speaking of dancing for money, the Patreon, where Lilith and I give you something different every month. Even we don't know half the time what we're going to talk about. In the
we
May
can tell
episode.
them what we're doing for. Did we decide on June? Taste test?
Oh, we can do the taste test. What, the Kit Kat?
Yeah.
Okay. Give me
Or
a break.
something. It'll be something.
Something, but I think we
Break me
confirm.
off a piece. No.
Fancy feast. No, I think we said we mentioned the July one, right?
Yeah, July is going to be behind the scenes of our super secret road trip.
That's right. So we can surprise somebody.
Playlists and all.
Will we surprise you on this trip? Find out. All right. So yes. So find all of that all in one place. That's tubespace.io/CapesandLunatics Podcast Network. That's tubespace.io/CapesandLunatics Podcast Network.
More vicious and brutal than ever. I love it.
We know what it is, kids. Lilith Hellfire, where can people find you? And
You can find me on Facebook or Instagram or Threads, Lilith Hellfire.
oh, she's coming alive on social media again.
No. Don't get excited. But if you want to follow or friend me on there, just feel free.
She's like, the account's there. I'm never on it, but you can follow it. See what I
post today.
See what I
I was
posted.
that pissed I made a post.
Oh yeah, sometimes she'll every month or two.
Every blue moon. Yeah.
She'll sign in to Facebook and leave a cryptic message.
It's not cryptic. Everybody knows what I was talking about today.
Yeah.
Oh, you don't want to know the things I've done. It's all rape and murder, I'll tell you that. Don't pull it out unless you're going to use it. That's true for guns and penises.
And shillelaghs.
Power of the penis.
That's what fuels Lilith Hellfire.
And the cerebral helmet. Don't forget the cerebral helmet.
Oh, the cerebral helmet.
There's nothing to get wet about anyway.
All right, kids. Come back next time. Lil, I know why Lil sounded tired today, Noel. There was no Peter. No Peter.
Exactly.
Come back with
Nothing to get wet about anyway. Yeah.
Lil will be in a more chipper mood because we'll have Peter will be back. But until then, swing on back.
Flip it good into the ocean.